Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Today is my birthday, part 2 of the birthday stream. All right, this morning we had a great session. Now we're doing it again. So for those of you that don't know, welcome. Hope you guys will enjoy the show. We're gonna be chilling on TFD because honestly, this community is the one that I wanted to spend my birthday with, and they have. This game has led me to some of my most awesome and most loyal supporters. So thank you guys so much. Please enjoy some music while I get everything ready. Okay? I'm gonna prep up and then we're gonna roll. Hello, the one.
Yeah, you hurt me, but I need it. I'm addicted to the feeling. It's your love and it's my weakness, but I'm fiending and I'm bleeding, and it's worse when I'm breathing, but I don't wanna come down.
Thanks, guys.
No, I don't wanna come down. Don't wanna come down. How do I stop feeling this way? Full well, where this all went. You pull me in, then you push me out, leaving me lost in a sea of doubt. It's still a taste of how you give, but I don't wanna come down.
Can't complain so far, Austin.
Don't wanna come down. How do I stop feeling this way?
Thank you, Eric.
If you love me, how could you stay? Do you love me enough to change? How could you love me this way? They say that time heals all the pain, but every memory still feels the same. A twisted comfort in this sorrow, hoping for a different tomorrow, but knowing deep down it's a lie I tell. But I don't wanna come down. No, I don't wanna come down.
All right, I'll pause that song there. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys will have a good time with us. All right, let's have a good one. No problem, chosen one. That's what we do. Welcome to the best TFD channel. Please keep supporting. The more support we get, the more we can do. All right. All the usual shenanigans, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this will work just fine. Okay. This is acceptable, actually. Something like this. Better. Okay. Let's go. I gotta get some daily bonuses. Then I shall go mess around. In the meantime, don't forget to like and share the stream so more people can discover us. And things will be good. Now to let the community service me. Hopefully there'll be some twisted soul in this mission that can carry me, so I don't have to put in too much effort. Okay, good. Plenty of people that can put in effort on my behalf.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
It's up to me.
Yes, go kill him.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
New super chat received.
Super already. Well, thank you. Appreciate the well wishes, Gino.
New super chat
Sam and
received.
Lewis, please let me know what kind of music I can deliver to you guys. Alright. We've got Emotional Heartbreak. For those that do not know the categories, Emotional Heartbreak,
Descendant,
Metal.
confirmed a large-scale
Okay, I've got some rock.
attack their deployment point.
We've got the low vibes. And we got hip hop. Alright, that real gangster shit. So let me know what kind of music is your preference, and I will deliver some love back to you. Thank you so much. Alright. To Sam, Benny, and Lewis. Appreciate you both. Jeno, thank you for the wish. And Flying Ball 5000. Same to you. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. Appreciate it. I hope to have many more years with you guys. Let's keep on rocking and rolling. I hope many more people continue to watch the Robot Nation and all that we do.
Objective confirmed.
DJ's choice? Very well.
Selected objective.
Am I? Extraction from operations zone.
Some hip hop?
initiated.
Then why don't we flippity hibbity dibbity hip hop right now? Because that's the way. Gonna make farming this mission a little less tedious. So let me introduce y'all to some new gangster shit. I played this selection this morning, but honestly, it's good selection. This is the Albion Cavalry gun. Just using the old build for it. I'm just using it to get Haley through some stages. So, let's see. Music volume 0. Public operation. Now, if we're going to hip and if we're going to hop, there we are. I still love this one.
Before the penthouse or the Tesla or the brunches, I was pulling sickies for the riches with my uncles. Before the grand follower stands and the dollars, bro, I was getting followed by my
Thanks,
fam
Arcade.
and the Commodore. I got famous
appreciate
and my
it, man.
auntie bought the merch.
Morning.
My cousin turned into my first concert.
Troops are on the
When I
ground.
got that first check, I
Transport
bought
ship
her a
will
new
remain on
bed and
standby
told my
airspace.
uncles that I still need to work. And my uncle still in prison for some shit he didn't do. And the coppers wouldn't listen, the system was missing proof. So when they put me on the charts with the #1, I thought it was
Thanks,
finally time
Carterville.
to get shit done. But my uncle said, it's a long, cold battle. That castle will stand long after you fall. I said, yeah, but I'm king of the castle. He said, nah, nephew, you don't rule it all. You know the game isn't won because you run in the field. You know the show isn't done because you're part of the film. So many secrets untold, so many treasures unknown. You might be king of the castle, but even kings get dethroned. We was working while the king was drinking. Fucker tried to make us pay for water until my people were too deep to ignore us. Said that we were rich and living lawless. Made them take it back and treat us right. Next week we had a brand new fight. To our faces we were brothers, friends. To the press we were a plague of men. They do not believe it when they see it, so they choose not to. They are not the ones who were suffering, so they refuse to. Don't expect the king to come down from the castle. It's the king who profits off the pain of the hassle. You know the game isn't won because you run in the field. You know the show isn't done because you're part of the film. So many secrets untold, so many treasures unknown. You might be king of the castle, but even kings get dethroned. Before the penthouse or the Tesla or the brunches, I was pulling sickies for the riches with my uncles. Before the grand follower stands and the dollars, bro, I was getting followed by my fam and they Commodore. I got famous and my auntie bought the merch. My cousin turned into my first concert. When I got that first check, I bought her a new bed and told my uncles that I still need to work. And my uncle's still in prison for some shit he didn't do. And the coppers wouldn't listen, the system was missing proof. So when they put me on the charts with the #1, I thought it was finally time to get shit done. But my uncle said, it's a long, cold battle. That castle will stand long after you fall. I said, yeah, but I'm king of the castle. He said, nah, nephew, don't rule it all.
It's up to me.
Okay.
Now that is the way. Next, have some of this.
No limit. Yeah. No limit. All in it, don't pivot. Round me, cause my condition is God-given. Starved children, long prison, law visits, all live it, cause they poor and they sure offended. Hard living. If the ball's slipping, I'ma hit it. Then it's war if the boys opposition in it. Talk the vision, then the Lord's got forgiveness, and of course,
Hey, Joe, thank you.
Hope
you're doing good today.
The world is hell. The college is feeding you evil you never felt. Economies where you never needed or ever helped. I promise, I know it's no appeal. I know you hate the long days and the low appeal in the fields of your job that don't pay. And it won't until you're locked away in the cage, working for the thrill.
Operation
I
complete.
pray for you still.
Awaiting transfer to
You're out here making ends meet, just trying to survive. Can't live your life. You're out here making ends meet, just trying to survive. In this world of survivors, never been one to call in. People putting up ladders telling me I should fall in. I'd rather be
Thank you,
stressed and
Kuromi.
dressed in depression from pushing papers for the people who offer less than a pension. The game of life is
Normal
fair.
food.
I swear the pieces were missing. The corporate
No
devil's a
special
demon.
celebration
Not a
today.
deacon, I listen with an evil intention. He's getting free from my pension. He told me put on a suit. I said you need an intervention. They want me working in their business. Right. I told them find a different person, not religious, but God willing, I find a purpose, and when it's said and done, I don't have a sentence on my service. Just know it isn't over yet. So the pessimism's closer to an opening. Know the system's broken, it'll be broke again. Cause though I hate the place I'm at, it's better than when. Can't live your life. You're out here making ends meet, just trying to survive. Can't live your life. You're out here making ends meet, just trying to survive.
A new member has arrived.
Aw, thank you, Joe, for the lovely super chat and the gifted memberships. Let me include y'all in the list, and I'll keep playing the hip hop. Joe, you let me know what you want.
A
All
new
right.
member has arrived.
Any categories open to you, pal. Just give me 1 second.
A new member has arrived.
Gotta add everybody to the list.
A new member has arrived.
And also gotta add Sam. Thank you, thank you.
A new member has arrived. has
Well, good.
arrived.
Make it hip hop ×2. I got you, man. I got you. We got all that hip hop ready to go.
A new member has arrived.
I always got that hip hop ready to go.
A new member has arrived.
Society put the pressure on me. Cops waiting at the station, they won't let me go free. They lock my mind in a cage, it won't let me roam free. The world at large is a stage, but it ain't no show to me. They acting phony, I beat that from the start. I'm seeing through their ruses, all the schemes and the parts. It's getting hard to stay.
Let's have some fun with
The ocean
this.
is dark. I said it's hard to stay afloat, I'm hoping it's sharks. Drowning, the undertow, it keeps me grounded, it's drowning. All I know is getting pounded, a mountain that I'm forced to climb without a harness. Can't even move to where the heart is, it's a fool's paradise. Still I'm looking for a place
Thank
to
you,
reside.
Potato Bang
No
Bang.
heat, no water in the space is confined, and my people all getting arrested. A revolution is expected, the rebellion's inside. Just like a virus, they trying to inject it in my bloodstream. It got me lifeless, need to get away, but I can't though, can't go. This is what they need, I keep it 10 toes. And you know I'm still standing even if I get knocked down. Every word I speak, you know it's gon' get shot down. But I'm still in the streets and I'ma bring the block out. All the things you preach,
Forgot.
you really need to stop now. It's time for you to clock out, I'm calling the time. I can't remember when I last made $1, but I'm making sense. Cause I'm the truth and that's a fact, not a make pretend. I can't remember when I last had a solid meal, when I last had $1 bill. I can't remember when I last made $1, but I'm making sense. Cause I'm the truth and that's a fact, not a make pretend. I can't remember when I last had a solid meal, when I last had $1 bill.
Now, more hip hop, right? Okay.
They say my tribe is too primitive, like too many pigs in the pen, and they don't give us dividends, no apologies. The system rigged, they just some bottom feeders. Time to educate our minds, we got a lot to teach us. Gotta feed us cause we starving, and my people need it. Time to ride for what's ours, no call, we walking with it. Can you tell the difference between a heart and a heartless? Either you swimming with the sharks or the dolphins. Stay woke, hey, whoa. You know they playing games with our minds.
Thank you, the one.
Stay woke. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. Whoa, hey, whoa. You know they playing games with our minds. Stay woke. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. Whoa. Stay woke. They say the poor too dependent. They think we can't do for ourselves, and the system ain't for our benefit. It was built for someone else. They taking lives. They steady trying to end it. Take a knee, now they trying to suspend them. Hate to see how my people get treated. So many crooked laws that need amendments. Yeah, can you tell the difference between the snakes and the pigs? My people got it out the mud. My hands is caked with it. Ain't nothing changed. Just still the same. It's time we face the truth. Cause if it ain't beneficial for them, they ain't gonna tell the youth. And if they don't know about it, then we ain't gonna get the loot. So if we can't play the games, I guess we'll have to bend the rules. Get them to understand. I know it's hard to comprehend it, but we gotta do what's right. It's time to take a stand.
Okay. So without full charge, it's messed up. Okay.
Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. You know they playing games with our minds. Stay woke. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open.
Thank you, Lady Neo. Appreciate it. And now, let's have some R&B in between.
I'll finish the job
In just a
no matter
second.
what.
Now, this is slower than the sniper build, but the damage is theoretically higher.
Selecting objective. This is Haley. Reception was successful.
The amount of damage you can actually dish out is hilarious. So it does take some prep, but it's pretty fun. Anyway, since y'all requested a random R&B in the middle of the vibe, why not, guys? Why not? Let's go. Random R&B in between, all right? Hey. And since Austin is here, I believe I do owe him a low vibe as well. So I'll play his favorite right after this. Then we switch it up back to hip-hop, yeah? Thanks, Weiss. So went from gangster now to like late night at the club. Y'all are drunk. You'd be texting your exes in the bathroom. Well, today is a Joe day for sure. There we go. We see you already got the Baron expression just because R&B's playing. Girl, you just lost a good man. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be absolutely, Austin. Harder than you know. Ooh, when you're feeling down, don't call my phone. Harder than you know. When you need me, I won't be there. And it's gonna be harder than you know. Don't call my phone. Harder than you know. When you need me, I won't be there. And it's gonna be harder than you know. Yeah, it is a slow song for all your lovers, alright? No problem, Austin. Thank you for the support, man. My heart is in pieces. Just like that picture. I'll play you more, Joe. Don't worry. I'll cook it. I'll mix it all up. But you still want him, so you can have him. And I hope you understand. Girl, you just lost a good man. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Harder than you know. Ooh, when you're feeling down, don't call my phone. Harder than you know. Nice, Lady Neo. Good. When you need me,
New subscriber
I won't
detected.
be there. And it's gonna be harder than you know. Don't call my phone. Harder than you know. When you need me, I won't be there. And it's gonna be harder. The time has come for you to realize that I was the one. You lost a good man. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Harder than you know. And I hope you understand. Girl, you just lost a good man. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Harder than you know. Now I tell you, that's the vibe right there, all right? That's the vibe right there. Now, let's switch it up to some low vibes. Don't worry, you know, because Joe has dropped a lot, so I'll feed you some hip-hop. We got some R&B in between. It's all right. Oh, I wrote that, man. Like I said, I can do the writing part. You know, this takes me a while to get the vibe right. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. Sometimes when I'm writing, I'll sing along myself and I'll be like, okay, that sounds about right. All right. Now this one I owe Austin, so let's get some more sad vibes in here, all right?
It is 3:03 a.m. on a Wednesday, and my mental health's not doing okay. I'm just lying on my floor all alone, and I've been crying for hours straight. I just wish I could see you one more time.
Mission
The light
accomplished.
in
Where's the
my
next
room is
operation?
shining way too bright. Maybe this was never meant to be. So I'll just pretend like you're in my arms tonight. I'm so scared of losing everything, and now my best friend's going away. So I just sit in my room all alone and just wish I could see her face. So I'll just sit here
And I try, and I don't even know why.
I just wanna see you one more time,
Mission complete.
'cause I've
Heading back to
never
base.
seen someone with eyes that shine so bright. And now I'm crying in my room. I just don't know what to do, 'cause all my friends are moving on, and I'm just stuck here in my room. I'm so scared of losing everything, and now my best friend's going away. So I just sit in my room all alone and just wish I could see her face.
It's just you give them your email, Lady Neo, and you're pre-registered. That's all. You get the rewards in your email. They'll give you a coupon code. You put that in, you get your rewards. That's it. Simple system. Now then, back to the hip hop a little bit, yeah?
Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that?
I did the wrong thing.
All of her family is bad, girl. She must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere. I look, too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me, and I can't look back. I can't look back. She said all the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me. They think I'm too good for them, and that's so wrong.
They're too good for me.
I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk to my friends. I can't even love myself. I can't even talk.
I hear you on that, the one.
Friends, I can't even love myself. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. All the best girls have a past, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. Falling in love with a sad girl, why would I do that?
All of her family is bad girls. She must have got it from her dad, girl. And I don't want that.
So many beautiful bad girls everywhere. I look, too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me, and I can't look back. I can't look back.
Take your time, Lady Neo.
I'll finish the job no matter what.
Not yet. I'm just testing it.
Back to base.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna traumatize Baron. But, so this was an idea that I had. See, the Peacemaker was recently buffed, right? So with this new build that I have, you can achieve a 10.3 times multiplier on your firearm critical hit damage and a 9.4 times multiplier. Effectively, you're getting 10 times 10, right? So did you know that because it's effectively 10 times 10, you get a ridiculous multiplier, which is absolutely hilarious, of 95.79 times damage if you hit a weak spot. So I thought about it, right? This gun has a 50% crit hit rate. With the proper build and arcade tuning, right, you're gonna have a crit rate of 55. Haley can add 40% crit rate by herself, right? So that basically gives you a 100% crit rate. So if you crit plus hit the weak spot, you get a 95 times multiplier, which is absolutely ridiculous with the weapon damage. So this was one of the things that I was working on these past few days. I'll definitely release it for you guys, so don't worry. It'll probably come on Sunday, if you don't mind waiting until then, because it'll take me some time to film the video. But yeah, this is pretty hilarious. All right, so the principle is pretty sound, but if you put everything together, you can get some pretty swanky-danky multipliers. Because although weak point multiplier is capped at 10 times, critical hit damage does not have a cap. Did you guys know that? Which is absolutely amazing. So if you can even, I don't know if you can, but if you could stuff even more critical hit damage in this and get a higher multiplier, you'd have some ridiculous shit going on. I'll tell you that much. Hey, DK, I'm smiling all the time, pal. All right, let's do it again. Either way, I'm just testing it against all the different Colossi just for fun, just for shits and giggles, you know, having a bit of fun with that. And of course, playing some good tracks for my people as well. So, now more hip-hop, since that is the vibe today. All right, I got you, Joe. In between all the flippity hip-hop, I'm gonna play some R&B, some emotional stuff, you know, because somebody said I get a pick as well, so I'll pick some super emotional stuff in between. Now, the downside, though, is you have to do prep, right? Because you need to get your Peacemaker's ability to trigger. So first you got to trigger Haley's third skill 5 times. Then she starts charging up. Then you start busting. Yeah. And then she just kills everything. It's funny as frick. Now, let's see. Excuse me. I was gonna play... Aha. There we go. Here's a nice little selection. Start with some old school vibes. I mean, 95 times damage is hilarious, so...
The blue boy.
You multiply any kind of damage by 95 times, you're gonna get some ridiculous shit happening.
Spitting up blood, gun under the bed, sweating the feds. Evidently red hair in the sketch artist who darted the red carpet at target to spark a riot. The vile scarlet admire the quiet type. The finest wines get finer with time. Even diamonds require some time to be mine. So I've been off the grid, I've been off the meds, off the course, off the field, on the edge. And the boy's got his mother's eyes. The mother's cries haunt the boy every night. And the toys that the boy played with that they put away, they don't really put away that kind of pain. That's the type of thing. Rude boy, not nice, rude boy. 2 tools, 2 toys, rude boy. Grown men, not boys, rude boy. Rude boy, rude boy. Red pill of the blue pill, just swallow the whole bottle. All of my little partners know how to hold hollow. There's too many to protect, there's too many to lose. I'm running through the Louvre with my Tomb Raiders, tooting the Tommy gun.
Hey, thank you, Phil.
Say they love me, then say that I'm crazy cool. Don't say I ain't the truth. The world is not enough, you gotta pay me to rule. You want a rendezvous, you gotta pay me to move. Rude boy, not nice, rude boy. 2 tools, 2 toys, rude boy. Grown men, not boys, rude boy. Rude boy, rude boy. Rude boy, not nice, rude boy. 2 tools, 2 toys, rude boy. Grown men, not boys, rude boy. rude boy. Never thought of failure as an option. They never taught me proper English. Still fluent in the Queen's language and still off with your top. It's the God with the lock, still running with a staff, walking with a bop. Knock the coffin off, moonwalk across the sky. If it's a problem, it's a problem. You should watch how you talk to the God. No matter how
It's the
many
Peacemaker,
men you
Lewis.
have on your squad, there are 3 types of people in this world. Those who can count, those who can't, and those who are dead and buried and left to the worms. What do I need?
Now, before we go on to the next hip hop song, all right, let me actually show you guys how this thing happens in the lab. No problem, Burl. Always happy to share my work. So y'all want to see something ridiculous? Y'all want to see what 95 times damage multiplier? Oh, you want some rock fill? No problem. I'll make sure to mix it in with all the hip hop, all right? I got 2 more hip hop tracks to play. Then, well, my rock songs are sad, actually. My rock songs are all military songs, but if you're okay with that, I'm sorry, but my rock is military rock. But I think you'll still like it. But I'll play it for you. If you don't like it though, I'll give you another as a freebie. Now let me show y'all something. Just cause this is ridiculous, alright? Watch this. Watch this shit. We can summon somebody like the Deathstalker, right? Okay. Watch this. So the first key is that you gotta trigger the Peacemaker's ability, right? So if you get the time to build up right from the start, you do this, right? Then you gotta keep the Peacemaker's ability. So while this builds up, you get about like 10 rounds or so. Then you hit him with your first ability to multiply the damage. So we're gonna do that, all right? Aim for a weak spot, and you do this. And when you bust, all right, you end up dishing out a whole bunch of damage. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how much you can do. So it gets pretty wild, not gonna lie. Hype and positive. I got hype. Positive, not so sure about that. But yeah, just the fact that you can bust this out. But you have to hit a weak spot. So once you delete a weak spot, it can be pretty difficult to actually do what you want to do here. I'll reset that again. Now, I don't have the correct element on this for Deathstalker. If I had an electric element, this would do even more against Deathstalker. But yeah, it's just awesome what you can do with this. I love it.
Selecting objective.
All right. If you let this thing bust, you know, did about 100 million with that one. But Deathstalker has really shitty weak points. If you were to summon, say, a Colossi where you can actually like hit all the weak points, the problem is that it's contingent upon weak points. So like if you tried Gluttony, right, and because I happen to have fire enhancements in this, which gives it even more viability, so fire focus rounds and all that, right? I don't think it'll work on Wall Crasher unless you could get all the shots into the weak spot. But if you wanted to get all the shots into the weak spot, right here, okay? Again, first and foremost, the most important thing is hitting with the first skill. Then you bust, and while you bust, you hit him with the first skill. This guy just took 450 million damage. So the key is that if you can get all the hits onto a weak spot, Gluttony just took 452 million damage. Alright, if you can get all the hits on a weak spot. So it depends on the weak spot of the character. But you just saw the numbers right there. Numbers are like going outside of the freaking box. But you see the firearm damage dealt, it's gone outside of the box. But total damage is 452 million in one burst. One burst, ladies and gents. That's how much you can do. Because it's a 95 times multiplier. If you multiplied every bullet's damage by 95 times, that's what you get. It's nonsense. So if you can hit it on a weak spot, all your shots bust off on a weak spot, shit's over. Shit is over. And I love it. So you can do some swanky danky things. Hey, Starro. For wall crash, I don't know though, because it'll be at a fair distance. I actually am looking forward to trying out wall crasher myself to, you know, figure out how we're gonna break this thing. Oh, I'm gonna join them for a confusing dance. Yep. If you manage to match the element, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay. Now back at it. I need to farm catalyst blueprints, so I'm just gonna kill a couple more of these. Oh my god, I've got 89 materials here. You know, this guy can be killed off without even using my first ability. Well, yeah, the amount of damage is redonkulous. It's absolutely evil. Now then, here's a little more hip hop before we move over to something. Before we play something rock. Probably pretty bad though, like, cause you bust on Ice Maiden and you got nothing left after that. She's got 1.5 billion hit points. You're not gonna hit that.
Lil' mommy asked if I can get some oxygen. I'ma give her CPR, she need a lot of it. Even when I step outside, I'm still a topping man. Not even the weatherman can tell you when I'm dropping, man. In case you haven't noticed, I'm just too nice. It's like I'm walking on the ice when I roll dice. My baby know I can't keep no secrets, but if the odds are stacked against me, then I'm cheating. Can't make decisions without thinking twice. They wanna treat me like a Christmas tree with lights. My left hand was itching, had to check the price. I told her I was scared of heights, now she my kryptonite. I said, do you wanna fly tonight? She said, baby, can we fly tonight?
Thank you, Foxy.
I don't wanna wait till 3 a.m. Cause we gon' wake up with the stars in the end, yeah. I told her, mommy, please don't fight it. We ain't come this far just to hide it. So many secrets to confide in. Let's take a trip, we'll go somewhere private. I told her, mommy, please don't fight it.
How you doing, Foxarella?
We ain't come this far just to hide it. So many secrets to confide in. Let's take a trip, we'll go somewhere private. Trip to the hotel, where everybody know you so well, oh well. This time I won't even post bail, the wholesale. I got that weight on the bow scale, oh. Sheesh. This ain't a meet and greet. You better bring some protein if you tryna beef with me. I gotta keep my distance from all the negativity. Cause you know they say if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I feel like a fiend the way I need it. I'm not usually this conceited. I need you to know that I mean it. I need a telescope to see it. I'm trying to stay ahead of all the snakes. In the future we might meet up at the lake. When we go,
Target down. Velocity neutralized.
Thanks, Benji. All right. Now then, let me play some rock for Phil. All right. This is some military rock. So I know you said play something hype and not sad, but nah, man, you gotta hear the real rock, okay? Here you go. Here you go. Have some rock.
I was off by the army post when they said this'll be a new
Do your best, Sorrow. Do your best.
Super chat
Here's
received.
a bed.
Thank you, Gabak. Appreciate you.
Boy was raised in the South with a front porch swing.
In a dirt road route.
All the friends that I had moved on, and all the family I had were gone. I called them up and they never answer. I guess I'm just
A stranger to him now. You got it, Gabak.
There's a picture of a soldier on the wall. They say thanks for your service, son.
tears at the bottom of a bottle. There's a picture of a soldier on the wall. They say thanks for your service, son. But the man in the mirror's not the same. Not the man I was before the war. And
Okay, I gotta do this. Phil said he wanted something hype, right? And Foxy just said, let's get the birthday stream popping. I know I'm gonna play some metal. Okay, I promise a palate cleanser of metal after this. But if there's only one way to get everything hyped and popping, guys, ladies and gents,
Mic check, 1, 2,
I think it's time.
1, 2.
I think it's time.
Alright, it's going down tonight. Y'all ready? Yeah. It's the party of the year. Grab a drink, do some cheers. We the ones. Ain't
I'm
no
sorry,
one
Baron.
over here. It's the party of the year. What a vibe, what a night. It's the party of the year. 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 Yeah. Okay, I said welcome to the party. Let's get it started. Let's make a toast to everybody. We gon' be on the wave, going insane. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Let's do it, do it. Step up in the party like whoa. Check my fit, check my wrist, check my glow. Hoes in the back, pop that ass, touch your toes. O's in the back, roll it fast, blow the smoke. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that case low, second that C-no. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that case low, second that C-no. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go. Let's go.
All right. Now, I also promised, you know, Joe some more R&B. So here's a little bit of hype R&B before we hit the metal.
Come with me, let's go, let's go.
And just so everyone knows, I wrote every single one of these songs, from the sad to the hype. I was waiting for that emoji from Baron.
Come with me, let's go, let's go. I'll take you to the spot, oh. When you see it, you'll know, you will know. I'll take you to the spot, oh.
Target confirmed. Ready. Mission complete. Heading back to base.
With Deathstalker, unfortunately, the big problem was that not only could I not find a party, Kabak, but Deathstalker's weak points are very, very hard to hit. So here's the thing. In order to get the full value of this build, like I actually showed in the lab a little earlier, in order to get the 95 times multiplier, you have to hit a weak spot and you have to hit the crit at the same time, right? So in order to actually dish out maximum damage, it has to be both those factors at the same time. So I did not get an opportunity to actually test it against Deathstalker, but I think the big issue is that Deathstalker has very, very tiny weak spots. I think that if you want to beat Deathstalker, based on what we saw in the labs, we only dealt about 100 million damage, I would really, really recommend just taking my Serena build, bring a Last Dagger, and blast him that way. Or you can bring a Glay and blast him that way, but I would really, 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 really recommend that you do it with a different character, because this particular build is is based on hitting the weak point, and Deathstalker has very, very tiny hit points. So it's quite difficult, and because you are bursting all your ammo at once, you don't have time to re-aim. So I will tell you this right now, that if you hate Deathstalker, then take my Serena build. You can even take my VP build, right, into Deathstalker. Just whip out the Last Dagger, make sure it's geared for electric damage, and then just bust on him. That's the best way to kill him off, honest to God. But I haven't been able to find a Deathstalker match at all, so I apologize for that. I'd love to show you, but there hasn't been one that's popped at all. No problem, Kabak. If I ever get a chance in future, I would happily show it to you, but because they haven't made it a solo fight, like, we're all stuck just, like, staring at Deathstalker. And either people go in or don't. But if you can ask in the official Discord, or you can ask in the world chat, but see if anyone would be willing to run with you. You can form a party of 4. It'll be a lot easier. Serena just has to bust on him and you're good to go. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate that. Now, I do believe I owe you guys some metal. Some metal. So allow me. Allow me. I do be loving the metal. Now for the God of Box. Let's go. Let's do some metal while I also farm the V of the E of the P. Because I got to do a little bit of farming there. Summon. You know, I promised you guys I'd wear VS's bunny girl outfit, but hers is the only one I absolutely hate. I'm going back to her proper outfit because I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't. I can't. Not this one, this one. Ah, there we go. Queen Viesa is better off like this. This is still the best. Enduring Legacy, no. There's better weapons out there right now. So the big downside to Enduring Legacy is that it's just not as powerful as it was. So yeah, 10 months ago is a long time. Sorry. Here, anything that's older than 2 months is usually a problem. It's okay. I know you like these songs. Anyway, we're about to do Metal Baron, so you'll be all right. But yeah, sorry, Chosen One. You got to be watching the most updated videos. Look at the builds that I use on stream, and then go get those builds yourself.
A new donation has arrived.
Anonymous tipped $3. Well, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for the birthday gift regardless. Whoever you are out there. I appreciate you. Now, let's enjoy some metal. Let's cleanse Baron's ears. Oh, well, thank you, Mo. Very kind of you. Nice, Lewis.
We supercharge the scene.
I got you, Star. I'm gonna give him some whip like banana split. Yes, cooldown and crit damage. Thanks, Starro. You have a good day at work. Stay safe, alright? And then when you get back home, you can keep BBS alive again. Stop that poor man from taking psychic damage. What song is this? I'll let it play. I think this one was in my rejection folder. Sorry, guys. John, that's not gonna help you understand the build, dude. Why don't you just go to my channel and get the build video? Mr. John, I'm gonna explain one thing to you guys because only the world's worst and dumbest streamers will ever just go on a stream and say, hey, here's the reactor and mods and that's all you need. That's not how builds work. If you really want a build to work, then you need all the details, right? That's what my videos do. There is no shortcut to making a good build. Now, I don't know if other people have lied to you or whatever, but if you want the real detail, then here you go, Mr. John. Never be lazy, watch the full video, and you will get all the information you need. Try it for yourself, and after that, you can come back to my stream and tell me whether or not my method works better than other people's. Okay, don't take my word for it. There's the video right there. You try it for yourself. You follow all the details in that video, and you'll be good to go. Okay? Have fun. Well, Mr. Hamph, do you know that we also have a video for that? Fun fact, if you guys actually search my channel, you will get all the information you will need. Because guess what? We have everything here for you. Here you go. Here's a specific video that will help you out. Mr. John, I'm not being rude, I'm being factual. If you find that rude, then this channel is not for you because all I literally told you was that you should try out what we did. I was never rude to you. So please don't put words in my mouth, Mr. John. But if you do not like a factual, honest manner, you know, then you can leave here. I wasn't being rude, so don't try and start trouble here, Mr. John. If you try and start trouble here, especially on my birthday, we're just gonna throw you out. So I've already given the video, sir, and I ask you kindly now to leave my stream, watch the video, and then you can prove stuff for yourself. Okay? Good. You have a good day now, sir. Of course, the chosen one. We are the best. We are the best and the brightest here. 140 IQ never goes wrong. But I tend to spend my brain power mostly on, like, actual games out there. I prefer to spend it on Souls-like games, because challenge mode here is not worth it to me. And well, why not? I hope that answered your question. It's not that they forgot about it. Challenge mode is never intended. Just like in Monster Hunter, just so you guys know, Monster Hunter Wilds also has their own challenge mode, and you only get the rewards once. So challenge modes are never for farming gear or anything like that. They're just there for you to speedrun, get the best times, and you can prove that you're good. So don't ever worry about challenge mode only giving one reward. All games, not just this one, but all games on the planet, all of them have, if they have a challenge mode, it's usually a one-time reward for clearing it. And then after that, you just compete with other people to get the best times. Monster Hunter Wilds does it, so I don't foresee them changing it here. Hope that explanation is clear. Now, for those that understand that I'm speaking like a normal human being and not being rude, because that just throws off my vibe. Like, how dare you throw off the Emperor's Groove on my birthday? Let me play some more tracks for you. So, sorry about that metal track. I don't know why it was there. It's kind of trash, so actually, I think it was just in my folder, but I didn't like it. Anyway, allow me to carry on farming the VEP. That's why I talk to everyone like an adult. Well, why not? And if they can't handle it, we just toss them out of our place. This is a place of business, and it's a place for intelligent human beings. Now, this is one of Baron's favorite songs. I hope you guys enjoy Echoes of Oblivion.
Whispers in shadows, soft as a breath, veil of despair, a dance with death. Fingers trace scars, a story untold. In silence we shatter, in darkness we mourn. Scream for the void, let the echoes collide.
Okay, that was Echoes of Oblivion. Mr. John. Okay, look. I'm gonna be very straight with you. It sounds like you're here to cause trouble. You asked me when I was playing Viessa to show you her build and reactor. Then now you suddenly change your mind and say, oh, it's Haley that you're asking about. And if I said the build would be released on Sunday, then yeah, I'm going to release it on Sunday. Okay, if I say it's gonna be released on Sunday, then what's wrong with waiting till Sunday? Why do you need it now? And if you don't mind me saying, Mr. John Simon, I've never seen you at my streams before. Today's my birthday. You come in and start making demands on my birthday when I try to help you out? I don't know, that seems a little suspicious. And I think that I'm gonna just say, I don't think I'm the streamer for you. Maybe you should check out somebody else, all right? I'm going to let you go here on the balance of probabilities that maybe you're just trying to mess with me or something like that. We don't deal kindly with that. So, sir, please check out a different content creator for TFD, all right? So, goodbye, sir. I hope you find a better creator for yourself because, I don't know, man. It's my birthday today, and your requests are very suspicious, especially when I literally just said, hey, I will release it on Sunday. Then if everybody else can wait, then why are you asking me to do stuff now when I said I will give you proper guidance later on Sunday? However, you know, please don't behave badly like that, okay, in future. I mean, literally says it's my birthday on stream and you want to behave like that. Like, no, dude. No. And we know every single person that's been on the stream because we can literally see every single person that's been on the stream. So I'm sorry that I'm not the correct creator for you, but I don't like people that make demands of me. All right, sir? So I wish you luck on your creator search. Please go find a different creator that may possibly accede to your requests and demands, but I am not that person for you. Okay, sir? I would like to continue enjoying my stream with my people on my birthday. And those people who are here, we know everybody. So please don't be one of those people that says, I've been here. No, you haven't. If you had been here, we would know you because we greet every single person that's here. We greet every single person that talks to us. We know who actually supports. So I'm going to be very clear. We've had a lot of incidents lately where people have trolled and people have been, you know, annoying, and they've been trying to get me to react negatively to them. I'm just going to give you a very polite response and say, sir, you know, it's not for us. For hard mode, have you built my bunny build, Blood Raven? Because if you haven't built my bunny build, that's your first job. Once you get to hard mode, go ahead and build my bunny build. All my videos are in the playlist. In fact, I actually suggest studying them all. People say there's over 300 videos. That's going to take a long time to watch. I say yes. Go and watch those 300 videos because all of them will guide you. But your first and most important thing, if you are in hard mode, is go build my bunny build. Because if you haven't built my ultimate bunny build, and if you haven't farmed ultimate bunny, that's where you're going to go wrong, sir. So thank you for not being a John. But that is the best advice that I can give you. If you want to get good at this game, you have to put in the hard yards. There are no shortcuts. There are no tips. There are no fast track methods. Literally, go straight to the bunny build. Everybody who actually watches this channel knows that information. So you see the chosen one, he understands. You can tell who has actually watched the channel because they know that I will give the standard advice every single time. Yep. You should go research the build first so you know exactly what to get because you're going to have to get a good reactor for her. You're going to have to start farming up her arcade tuning, the right mods. So you might want to start researching the build first. Never wait until your research finishes. It is much more important that you actually get all your information first and then you go in. Bunny is the first farmer for everybody. After that, then you get Haley as a bosser. Haley is also usually people's first bossers, and she's very, very easy to run. Her sniper build is much easier to get than the Peacemaker build, because the Peacemaker is something for fun, and it requires like full weapon cores to actually work. So just be aware of that. If you are interested in the Haley build that is coming on Sunday, you know, when I have time to prepare it. All right. Why is she not able to cast? That's so weird. There are some areas which I don't know why they just don't allow you to cast your drone there. That's what we are, Blood Raven. That's why patience is the key, you know? I can't stand impatient people, and I can't stand people that, you know, essentially make demands of creators. I always have a simple rule. If somebody hasn't actually paid any bills on this channel for me, then they have no right to make demands. I will give you guys the content, no problem, but good content takes time. Emperor Wilsey, I think you haven't kept up with the updates for this game. It's moved to its own machine, sir. So, I believe it was in one of my recent tip videos that I talked about it. But, of course, Deslin doesn't have the option. There are now 3 machines that deal with your reactors, your weapon adjustments, and finally your cores. Cores are all on one machine. Yeah, you can't cast on enemies. It's actually the enemy positioning. It's not the terrain itself. It's the enemy positioning. Because the enemies, when they're positioned in a weird way, right? Unlike a lot of other games, it doesn't sort of like do a smart cast where it casts in between them or something. It just blocks the whole path. Yeah, Deslin is out of a job. You haven't played for 3 months, Emperor Wilsey. Here, I will show you. So pay close attention to the stream. All right. But anyway, that John guy was sus from the beginning because I wasn't being rude to him, and his first words out of his mouth is, I wasn't trying to start it. Why are you being rude to me? Like, when a person acts that way, then I know that they're literally here to troll. So I'm just logging the incident. It's these 3 machines. You see this? The weapon cores are here. Okay? Well, good, Blood Raven. Make sure you do one thing. If you haven't already selected me as your creator, make sure to support me as your creator. All right? Be a good person. All right? I'm just going to make sure I log this incident. You're welcome, Emperor Wilsey. There we go. Incident logged. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with being new. As long as you guys ask your questions politely, I will be more than happy to help you guys, and I'll always answer whatever questions are requested. Why would you hand me a wooden spoon, buddy? Anyway, I'm going to go back to farming my VP. Thanks, Ziggy. Appreciate having you guys here. And I think I'll put on some more of my hip-hop because we still owe quite a bit. So enjoy the hip-hop vibes and let's carry on.
Step up in the building, recognize me. Check the fresh fade, watch the jewelry. I need my money all in 20s, please. Got a lot of haters, it's 100 degrees. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back for the dog. I got racks in the trunk, big bags full of plan in motion, now we popping off. Get the new Mercedes, now we taking off. See me on the road, I'm switching lanes. She call me on the low, she need a taste. We keep the summer jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby, get involved. I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. I just caught a flight to your city, we could link up. Met you at the club, saw you back it up and sink low. Pull up to the trap, take a tab, it's a free throw. Only smoke the best, I ain't tryna be a hero.
Thank you, Low Budget Gaming.
I need you to bring it back for the dub. I got racks in the trunk. Big bags full of gas, fill them up. Put the plan in motion, now we popping off. Get the new Mercedes, now we taking off. See me on the road, I'm switching
No
lanes.
problem. Happy to help.
Me on the low, she need a
A new member has
Keep the
arrived.
summer jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby.
Thanks for the membership, Ziggy.
I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. You know it's a movie when you pull up to my place. Chilling in a jacuzzi, all I need is your face. You saying let's get to it, I say please do not play. This how we do it, this ain't a regular day. From the back of the club,
Appreciate it.
bring it back for the dub. I got racks in the trunk, big bags full of gas, fill 'em up.
Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another, and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek. Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another, and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek. Yeah, yeah. My diamonds, they blue, and my pockets, they green.
Well, you've taken your first steps in, Ziggy. I look forward to you upgrading in future.
Keep the engine revving in that big body machine. Made it out the trenches, it's amazing. The racks inside my pocket look Caucasian. My team keeping it 100, no debate. We blowing up the spot like an invasion. You know we came from the mo, ain't faking. Whole gang looking sharp like a razor. They know I can take it far, need a favor. Don't need you on my team, see you later. Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another, and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek. Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another, and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek.
With about one death, because I was typing to you, Gabak, this one's about 3:38, but there's one map where it's like, because you asked what's the fastest time, right? There's one map where, you know, it's the circular map, because the VEP Stage 10, Gabak, rotates every single time. So because of that, if you get the map where it's like that big circle where everybody just spawns in a circle, you can actually clear the VEP Stage 10 in about 2.5 minutes or less with Viesa. But that's only if you want to try hard. Honestly, you don't need to sweat that hard. Most clears are about between 3 to 4 minutes. If you just don't even trigger her second ability and just walk normally, you'll be fine. So you don't have to worry too much about fast clear times. In fact, I never do. The only time I ever worry about speed is in actual competitive games. Like here, I just don't care. I try to get a reasonable time. That's good enough. Do I think Nell will be overpowered in meta? As you know, Jade, I do not make any judgments on characters before they actually release. So right now, I will offer you no judgment on Nell. Please wait until we actually get her in the game and I farm her. Then once I've actually farmed her, I will definitely check her out with you so that, you know, I can give you a fair perspective. Because I feel that if I try to do stuff now and try to make a judgment now, like with pre-information, that's not helpful to you guys. And that would simply make you guys, you know, expect things when realistically that might not be the final case. I'm always the type of person that would say, hey, we gotta wait. We gotta think. All right. One of the things that I've always taught everybody and that I have followed in my own life is that I firmly believe we should always, you know, keep it chill until we get full information. Otherwise, we may make judgments or we may make statements that, especially for myself as one of the official content creators, I do not want to make a statement that may make people feel some type of way about Nell without actually trying her out, without actually fully building her and coming to grips with what she can and cannot do. This is crucial. This is crucial because I firmly believe that in being a professional and a good content creator, you should never sway audience expectations before the facts are out. It has to be factual, you know? I know some people say I treat this a little bit like science, but it really has to be. Yep. Because things can always change up to the date of release. That's also something that's important. And no problem, Sauce God. I'm happy to help, man. It's what I do. Thank you for the birthday wish. No problemo, Lady Neo. That can happen. I'm glad you got your admin sorted. But yes, I absolutely promise you that as soon as she's in the game, I will give you a proper judgment, Jade. In fact, you might want to tune into the streams where I'm farming her, playing around with her, so that like we can fully understand what she can do. I don't think anyone's been talking nerfs, but if anyone has been talking about character nerfs, I will already say that the devs have stated it won't happen. They're gonna buff everyone, every gun descendant to Serena's level, and every skill descendant to Inessa's level. Basically, every farming descendant is gonna be on Inessa's level. Bossing descendants are gonna be on Serena's level. That's what they themselves have set as their goal, and I believe that it will happen. So, anyone talking about nerfs and all that kind of nonsense, like they're fresh out of luck, because that is exactly what chased people away. And I think they were burned heavily by the initial Ines nerf, and they've understood what their core audience wants. People yap all the time. Doesn't mean it'll happen. People have been yapping about Bunny and Freyna nerfs since the beginning of the game. They finally nerfed one character, and it resulted in them being scolded across social media. People straight up left the game. There's still people that tell me I quit the game because Ines was nerfed. I'm like, are you serious? One of the strongest characters in the game, still, post nerfs, and you quit because of that? Like, bro, maybe you needed an Asian robot build, you know? They could have just used my build and they would have been fine, but oh no, let's quit the game. So, you know, I mean, I understand that those people are super crybabies, but I'm glad that the devs are no longer listening to them. Hey, Angel. Why would you be trying Sharon with King's Guard, though, Gabak? That's not an efficient build. I mean, I already told you, you're supposed to get Viessa, so go get Viessa, Gabak. Like, come on, man. You should know by now you're supposed to just follow my builds, brother. And you've been here long enough to know that. So go get your Viessa build, and then you'll be fine, Gabak. Don't ever try to deviate from the pathway. It'll always be slower. Even Ines won't be as fast as Viessa here, and I can show you right now. Because even if you're playing Ines, she doesn't have the elemental advantage, so remember that. Y'all can enjoy what you want, but just remember that there will always be efficient stuff for every single activity. And if you choose not to use the most efficient, then hey, that's on you. I can't help you with that if you choose not to use the efficient stuff. I mean, I named Ines mightier than Thor for a reason. Now, one fun little trick that you can do with Ines as well is if you don't mind sacrificing a bit of power, right? You can also use a full hunter set, like I said in my video. I don't know if people paid attention to my video, but I hope they did, because I already mentioned this in my video. But you can use a full hunter set as well for Ines to do some funky dunky stuff. But she will never be as fast as Viessa, whether you have her at full power or not, because that's just how it is. Well, they're new characters. They won't have ultimates right now. Ultimate doesn't mean stronger, Hankit. And I hope that none of my people in my audience will ever perpetuate the myth that ultimate means stronger. Ultimate characters are no stronger than regular characters. The only difference is that they have access to additional Transcendent mods that can change their playstyle. Sometimes it makes them stronger, sometimes it makes them weaker. So please remember this, all right? I want everybody to stop ever saying they're not ultimate or whatever. Ultimates have no impact other than additional Transcendent mods. And the only reason we ask people to build ultimates, it's not because they're stronger, but because having those extra Transcendent mods is much more important, since you never know what can change in this game. You don't want to be caught out with like a half-ass build because you decided that, oh, I don't want to build, you know, the ultimate character, right? The only downside to a Ness as well is that, as you can see, until you build up a large amount of plasma, she is not very strong. Now, of course, we will take out the death time later, so it doesn't really matter. But without plasma, she can't even use her special... Oh, wait, sorry, this is the wrong build, isn't it? When I saw her not building up plasma, I was like, wait a second, something's wrong. Something's wrong, I can feel it. I forgot. Sorry, that was my bad entirely. I made a separate build for VEP, and I keep forgetting that I have to change it manually. You can have whatever aspect you want, Hankit. All I'm asking you is that you never ever say something as dumb as they don't have ultimates and yet they're strong. Like, please don't perpetuate the myths. Okay? You make a dumb statement, I will straight throw you out, Hankit, because I got no time for that. And you know I hate that kind of shit, yeah? You've been around me long enough to know that I stick to facts. So stick to the facts with me, or I throw you out. You know how it goes here. I don't have to explain that to you. Play when you want, Ziggy. Never force yourself to play. You can testify to whatever the hell you want. Just remember, you follow Robot Nation rules when you're here. Failure to follow that, and I murder your entire family. Play the way you want. Do whatever you want. That'll never be a problem. Just remember, any statements made follow Robot Nation policies at all times. And then once you have the proper Void Erosion Purge build, you can literally just cast from a distance and annihilate. So once you get the initial part going, casting from behind walls or, you know, wherever you want to, all possible. And that is why Ness is the most favored. But sometimes, unfortunately, you get unlucky, so you just have to accept it. Well, this wasn't very cash money. There we go. Yeah, because I'm using the Hunter set for fun. You can use Plague and Enlightened Mage for more hit points, but it's really up to you. This gives me a bit more flexibility on cooldowns, but I deal less damage, and I have less hit points. Still not a problem, but I kind of like this particular style, because in case things go foobar, I can just cast however much I want. But the Panzers, as you can see, will always be your problem. No matter how hard you work on an S, compared to Viessa, which has, like, the ability to just freeze and disable them, this will always be, in a sense, weaker. And if you accidentally take a grenade to the head, like, even though you're behind cover, you can still die. Veterans Tactics doesn't work right now. It's still disabled, dude. They haven't fixed it yet. So if you're running Veterans Tactics, your stuff won't cool down. You can test it, but it's no longer working. They will fix it in future, or so they've said. But up till now, the bug has not been fixed yet. So if you're running it, it's not working. So just so you know. And also, Veteran's Tactics only works when there's a lot of enemies to kill. Yeah, everybody knew about this, dude. That's why I pay attention, man. I mean, it's your choice to be as inefficient as you want, but you should have known this. Now, I don't know why it's not working. To me, it seems a simple thing. But if you look at Potent Collector and how often it triggers compared to Veteran's Tactics, you realize Veteran's Tactics is a very skewed rate. It's basically almost zero. Okay, so Blood Raven, that was never an issue. It's just that people didn't know how to link correctly. So just so you know, there is a linking guide, and there was never any progress loss. It's just that people linked incorrectly and caused themselves issues. So I will give you the linking guide after this, but yeah.
Don't you dare run away.
That's okay, Lady Neo. I'm aware that you are against sensuality, and that's fine. People are welcome to their own preferences, as long as they never force those preferences on others. But anyway, here's the linking guide, Blood Raven. I'm surprised that people don't actually know about it, but I've told everybody since day one. The linking thing was never a progress loss issue. It has never been that way. Of course you can. So yeah, Ines will always be slower than Viesa. Viesa is much faster because Viesa has the elemental advantage, which matters a lot, and she disables enemies as she runs through, so you can literally just run through without thinking about it. So Ines is cool, but this is why I always believe you got to use the right tool for the right job. Use the wrong tool for the wrong job, you'll always be slower, and those minutes add up. So unless you're just really that bored, there's no need to have Ines as your VP10 runner. She'll smoke her way through VP9, but it's always better to run Viesa here. And this is why having a good roster of characters is important. You can play what you want, but do you want to be inefficient? Make sure to read the linking guide, Blood Raven, okay, and understand how it works before you do anything, because a lot of people, they don't read the linking guide, which has been there since the start, and then they flip the damn table. Thank you, Rubalicious. Thank you. Now then, more hip-hop. See you later, Foxy. I know work is calling. Such a shame. But thank you for hanging out for as long as you could. I really do appreciate that.
I am the head honcho in the
Hello, Ryder.
neighborhood. We ain't never ducking one smoke, but they coming with it. Every day we got a trunk load. You just show me how you get it. I am not the one to front those. They know me round the globe. They know you round the block. I don't know how you win the field, but you don't own your block. That can never be me, like how I never will be. With a woman who don't ever want to better the team. Got 2 seats for the girls, let them into the Jeep. But only she can come home, so now her friends gotta leave. But if I want, they can all join in. I just bought a new watch, I'm trying to drown in. I just copped a new whip, so you know I gotta spin in my driveway, counting up the ends. But I'm in trying to figure out how I'm about to blow it all. I can pay your tuition for a year and I won't notice it at all. It's how it be when you the head honcho in the neighborhood. We ain't never ducking one smoke, but they coming with it. Every day we got a trunk load.
Thank you,
show me how
Hank.
you get
Appreciate
it. I am
you.
not the one to front those. They know me round the globe. They know you round the block. I don't know how you win the field, but you don't own your block. That could never be me, like how I never would be. With a woman who don't ever want to better the team. Got 2 seats for the girls, let them into the Jeep. But only she can come home, so now her friends gotta leave. But if I want, they can all join in. I just bought a new watch. I'm trying to drown in it. I just copped a new whip.
Let me know what kind of music you want, Ruby.
My driveway, counting up the ends, but I'm in trying to figure out how I'm about to blow it all. I could pay your tuition for a year and I won't notice it at all.
Sorry, Hankit. That's not what I do and you know it. I stick to the genres I know and I stick to the genres I understand. But thank you for the Ang Pao regardless. Have a good day at work, Foxy. Sure. I'ma put on some emotional heartbreak. Well, after this. Thank you, Ryder. See you later, Fox.
I ain't never had it. Slightly close, they mad that I'm bragging. If I wasn't from the soil, I could be bragging. If I told you, you believe me. If I said I had it, now you asking, is that me? I know what I want, but it's something you don't see. You think it's meant for you, but it was never meant for you. You doing what you do, and it's just gonna affect you. You ain't about to stop, yeah, I see it, I see it. It's all about the bread and the paper, you need it, and I would if I could, but I'm tired of repeating. The love is what you want, but you don't know the meaning. All my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault that I
No problem. Happy to help, man. Anytime you want, just tune in and we'll tell you stuff. But check the patch notes videos, brother. Just like with Dark Tide.
know that I am the one that was built for it. I'm looking at you and I don't think you're built for it. There's a lot of time and I know it, and it hurts but I won't show it. All that pain is something I can't get over. My brain is the biggest obstacle. All that pain is something I can't get over. My brain is the biggest obstacle. All my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault that I thought you could be what I thought you were, but you weren't, and now you're gone.
All right, time to play some songs that I want. I'm gonna give you guys some emotional heartbreak courtesy of Ruby. All right, are you guys ready? Let me go and break your heart. If you haven't heard some of the most emotional AI voices, then that's what you are about to hear. While I go ahead and run through the Void Vessel. And if anyone doesn't know my Keelan build by now, I will give you smackings, because how dare you guys. Now, let me see. Ah, here it is. Let me murder your heart, okay, guys? But also, this AI has an amazing voice. You want to hear this.
Better halves in a bubble bath, bikinis and sunshine, can't help but laugh. Here comes the rain, I don't need it today. Can't she just stay? Don't go away.
Launching Void Vessel exploration
Don't
operation.
need to change. No, I do. I wanna stay with you. difficult to touch. I'm soft enough. I'm soft enough.
Don't look at them, Carnival.
Soft enough. I'm 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 soft enough. You don't need a change. No, I do. I wanna stay with you.
This song is called My Better Half. And you will never be able to find it, Ryder, because it's not released yet. If you want faster releases of my music, alright, then what you need to do is keep playing my tracks on SoundCloud. If I make more money from my music, I release faster. But right now I make most of my money streaming rather than music. So I release music on the side. And I try to do it as fast as I can, but it does take some time. So, unfortunately, yeah. And that by Chris, this is the Voltia. It's for the Void Vessel specifically, because it was released in the same season the Void Vessel was released. So this was designed to pop RK shields. However, there's a video on my channel that also teaches you how to pop RK shields without Voltia if you do not have it. Okay? So that should answer your question. But yes, for those that are interested in my unreleased music, it's powerful and emotional stuff, of course, alongside all the other good tracks, but I gotta see more people showing love on SoundCloud. So if you play my tracks all day, every day, you share my music with people, if I start to make more money from my music, I can definitely release faster. And that's why you don't take breaks, that by Chris. Instead of taking breaks, what I recommend is stop playing the game for a week or two, play some other different games, but always come back. Try to keep yourself updated. Because if you take a break for an entire season, or longer than a season, you miss out on cool weapons, then you have to wait 2 seasons to get them. Good, Bloodraven. I hope that everybody adds me as a content creator. Because the more people that do, the better. Alright, if you haven't yet chosen me as your creator, then make sure to support me.
This is your rant.
It is probably far out of my wheelhouse. Well, Baron, if you discover some good Denpa, alright, you can go ahead and let me know, but I refuse to research into it. Yes, please remember that you have to register me as your creator every 2 months, roughly, but I really recommend that everybody checks each month. If you check each month, that's usually the safest way. But yeah, for those of you that do have Voltia, you can pull off some good stuff with it.
You can't run away.
A lot of people quit for long periods of time, but if you keep up with a good content creator like myself, I can keep you updated and you can literally play other games for like a week or something. I myself play other games all the time. Like right now, I'm really loving Wuchang Fallen Feathers. I really want to finish that game. But that's how it goes, you know. We are humans that cannot live on one game alone. As much as I love TFD. You know, I love logging in and doing dailies, but if you do that every day, it can sometimes be a chore. So I don't like chores. I like to play what I want, whenever I want. And that's my ninja way of life. But what matters is that you're back now. Now then, let me give you more of the emotional stuff. Y'all ready? This is a really funky song, all right? It's hilarious because this song I wrote as a joke, but the voice itself makes the song good. It's hilarious. Check it out, okay? If you listen to the lyrics are like super silly. Good.
Me. Hello. Hello. Is this thing on? This might work. Hello. Hello. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey, there we go. Hey.
Hello, Selena.
Hey. Hey.
Yes. It's my birthday today.
In case you missed it, this is me. Still going, still going, still going. In case you missed it, this is me. Still going, still going, still going. I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm still going. In case you missed it, this is me. Still going. Still going. Still going. In case you missed it, this is me. Still going, still going, still going.
So thank you, Ruby, for giving me the chance to play some of those songs. All right. Hardly anyone picks the emotional heartbreak, but I like them the most, actually, because they're a lot of fun to listen to. I just like sad songs. But that one, right, I wrote the lyrics just as a joke, and I fed it into the machine. But the voice that was used was so good that even though the lyrics are absolute nonsense, it actually sounds pretty decent. That was just a fun little experiment that I had. I showed it to Kaz the other day, and she's like, hey, this is not bad, you know? Thanks, Selena. I appreciate that. I also appreciate your tips for Wu-Chang. That's completely fine, Baron. I have a feeling I wouldn't be too. I'm glad to stick to the genres that I stick with. Oh yeah, no, the voice was hella good. But the lyrics are just, mic check 1, 2. This is me here. I'm still going. But that's what makes it so good. I'm definitely releasing it though. Because it's just like, you know, imagine having a song that the lyrics are just that, you know? But sounds good, right? That's that shit. That's that shit that I like. I like experimenting with a lot of tracks. Hey, Fenris. Well, I like everything, Ruby. I like you guys. And girls, of course. So the people are what makes this fun. Wouldn't be fun without you guys. But somehow I feel like, am I wielding the wrong Keelan build or something? Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. Or I'm just out of practice from playing him. And I just keep not hitting targets. Because Keelan kills in an AoE, but you have to actually spear the targets to get the cooldown. Only annoying downside of a skill. Well, as per the stream title, of course, Fenris. It literally says birthday stream, right? Couldn't be anyone else's birthday. I don't think so. I don't have any secret siblings that I'm not aware of.
Move. Show's broken.
But anyway, big thank you to everyone who's enjoying the content. And of course, to those people who dip whenever I play music, we literally know who you are. I mean, you turn off the volume on my stream when I play music, that's fine. You choose not to support my music, that's fine. Why are you still watching my stream then? Because music is my life. Music is what makes me tick. So if you want to dip every time I play music, you do realize that we know your names and we kind of record you guys as fake supporters. So don't be a fake supporter. Okay, learn to appreciate everything about a person. You should be here not just for the game, but for the streamer. But for those of you that want to be like that, listen, I'm not going to try and change your mindset. You guys go ahead, but just don't be mad when I recognize who you are. And more importantly, don't be mad when I recognize the people that are truly here to support me no matter what I do. Whether it's music, streaming, or anything else, I recognize those folks. So remember that. I do take note of who dips whenever I play my songs.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I do, Austin. We notice it all the time, you know? I'll always see my viewership dip no matter which game I play when I bust out the tracks for you guys. But that's okay. Like, for me, I just take a look at that. I see it happen. I'm like, that's chill. I mean, you guys do you, and I'm going to do me. But at the end of the day, you know, they're the same ones that'll come around to us and say, hey, can you help me with this robot? Can you help me with that robot? And I'll be like, no. Because I remember you literally chose to dip.
Launching void vessel exploration
And I will remember you dipping. And you dipping was not cool. But sometimes I also play it cool. You know, I let them pretend that I didn't notice. The fair weather people, you know, they'll never stick with you. I'd rather have a smaller but tighter community that sticks with me no matter what. Oh, sorry. I know English is not your main language, Selena. So there are some people that will lower the volume to 0 when I'm streaming and playing songs and music or things like that. And they will watch for a while. When they see me talking to my audience, they know I'm not playing music, so they'll turn the volume up again. So it's usually people who just want to either spy on content or they don't want to miss out on what I'm saying or things like that, but they really hate my music and they hate that I do music and stuff like that. So they will deliberately turn off the streams whenever I play songs. And that's like, look, that's fine if they want to do it that style, you know. But at the end of the day, I know who they are and why and what they do. And obviously, if you're not here to support everything that your streamer does, then why do you choose them as your streamer? Because there are hundreds of people that you can watch on the planet. So I always find that a little bit sneaky sometimes, but you know, I don't say anything to them directly. I just keep a mental memory of it, you know, because sometimes those people, you know, when they need me, it's like when they need you, they'll come around and say, oh, Robot, I watch your channel all the time, you know. I need some help with this. I need some help with that. I'll usually just give them a smart response or something like that because they don't deserve. Because they're not here truly for me. They're just here to use me. Because all they're here for is game information. It's like I'm convenient for them, you know. So that's what I mean. I hope that explains it better. But yeah, I don't like viewers like that because for me it feels like they don't truly care about me as a creator and a streamer. They're just here for the game and some information. That's fine, you know. I call them fair weather viewers because they're only here when the weather's fair. Yeah, no, that's okay, Selena. Like for me, like some people, they don't mind staying even if I'm not playing songs that they like, because everybody's got different music tastes. I totally get it, you know. But when I see them shut off the volume, you can see my viewership counter always drop whenever I play songs. Like my viewership could have been like 60 or 70 before, then it will drop to 40 when I play songs. But that's because like 20 people chose to mute, you know, because they're obviously not interested in the music or they find it noisy or whatever. That's fine. But at the same time, it just gives a bad look to that person because I can see them dipping. I can see their names vanish, you know? So it's like, okay, bro. You know, and then they'll come around and ask for help or ask for information later. I'm like, bro, you don't truly support me, so why would I support you, you know? Life is all about give and take. Every relationship in life is give or take. That's why if you really care about somebody, you got to build up the relationship. Even with my client, like for me, my viewers are effectively my clients. So when I was in a customer service type industry, when I was an accountant, your clients are the companies and whatever. You have to have a customer service mindset. Mentally, up here, you have to think about serving your customers. And serving your customers well usually means building up a strong relationship with them. Which is why for me, it's very important to stick to my principles, to tell people, you know, how things work and stuff like that. And those that fit in with our culture, we get along and we build a strong, you know, customer service relationship. And that's what helps to drive proper channel growth. Because I'm always changing games. I'm always, you know, playing other stuff. I want all my people with me, you know. I want the real people with me. But sometimes you just won't see them around. That's fine, you know. But slowly I build up a stronger and stronger community, and that's what I want. I want to build a community that will follow me no matter what I do and no matter where I go. That to me is the most important thing, which is why when I see people that just dip or they don't care about the other stuff that I do, that's fine. But I will remember them. I remember everybody. So sometimes people wonder why they get treated a bit differently. That's the secret. That's the reason. It's because I know they're that sort of person. So I don't hesitate to question it, you know? Yeah, that's fine, Selena. I appreciate that. Sometimes people just watch streamers because they like streamers. It's totally cool. That's, in fact, the best way to watch a streamer. Like, you don't need information about the game. You just watch the streamer because the streamer's entertaining or interesting. Or they just say random shit that you find funny. You know, whatever works. But that's the kind of, like, people that I want to build up. I don't mind lurkers. I love lurkers. Excuse me. Lurkers are awesome. Lurkers are my favorite people. I don't mind if they lurk. But I know when they dip. Like, earlier when I was playing my music, my viewership went down to 40. We just bounced back up to 65. Do you see that? So that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's people that just won't like the music that I play. But you're really gonna mute your boy? Like, I'm working my butt off here. I'm working my butt off here, you know, to bring you guys good content and stuff. Least you can do is support my music, man. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all the fair weather type that's only here to observe what I'm doing. Then yo, keep it up. But I'll remember you.
You can't run away.
Well, listen, you can't change their mindset, Ziggy. Some people just won't enjoy everything. That's fine. You know? Everybody's got different tastes. To me, I'm cool with it, you know. But they got to be cool with the fact that I know who they are. So, just so they know, I recognize. All right. If you unreal with me, then I'm not gonna be real with you. All right. You know, real recognize real. So same thing. You're not real with me, then I'm not real with you. Everybody got the freedom and right to do whatever they need, right? Lurk away, Ronnie. Never a problem. I love my lurkers. Like I said, the only ones is that, like, bros, I know if you a dipper, if you a Dippin' Dots type person, if you a Dippin' Dots type person, I actually love Dippin' Dots, by the way, but if you a Dippin' Dots type person, you know, then, well,
Launching void vessel exploration
just know that you are recognized. That's completely fine, Aurora. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I know most of the people who are the dippers. Coming and going is totally fine as well. I just take a look at who actually dips when I put on the music. Well, time to get your mastery up, Blood Raven. Mastery 20 is usually the most ideal. Once you get that, you're usually alright.
This is your end.
I guess the main thing that I'm trying to say is, you know. Oh, don't worry, Tank. Like I said, we know exactly who's stepping away for what reason. I don't mind if people step away. Like, people who naturally step away, we can see that all the time. I don't worry about those people. What I do is I recognize specifically, because it'll be a pattern of you. By the way, you cannot make a single judgment off like a person stepping away just once. Like a dude could have a family emergency, so I never make a judgment on just one incident. But like I will observe the names that continuously do it. So kind of like the people that continuously like to AFK. So you kind of recognize that after a while, be like, ah, this man. But most people, like, they come and go all the time. That's completely normal. And I never fault anybody for that, just so you know. Like, I have a very robust system of knowing who's actually dipping during the music. Because it's called, I have professional judgment. And I understand patterns when I see them. So don't you worry. I've never misidentified anyone. So please feel free to come and go. Feel free to lurk. Like, if work calls you, go ahead. I'm not going to fault you for that. I'm not expecting people to stay at my stream for 3 hours a day. Like, that never happens. And it will never, well, other than Austin and some of the other awesome people, it'll never happen. But, you know, don't feel bad if you have to step away. Just know that I do recognize the difference. And Selena, you can just type in this command. It'll bring up a link for you. The link is the same whether I type it in or somebody else types it in. But once the command is typed in, Nightbot will put up a link in chat. And you can use that link to... Oh! Oh! Okay, there we go. I survived. You can use that link to tip me. Sorry. Almost flew off the map. But yeah, see? You can use that link to tip if you want to. But it's not necessary, honestly, because I remember you're still a college student, Selena. So don't worry about tipping me. Just wishing me happy birthday is enough. You can tip me when you get a job doing your Unreal 5 stuff for a big company, all right? Then you can tip me, okay? College students, I don't like to take money from kids and college students. College students should be using the money for themselves because, quite frankly, I remember how it was being in college and I was always broke. So you study hard first, Selena. Get a good job. Then you can tip me later. I'm gonna be a streamer like forever, so yeah. Well, unless I die first, but I'm most likely not gonna die. I refuse to die. Why don't you, El? There a reason? Is it because, now I'm just teasing you when I say this, but is it because you don't have a job, that's why you sit around reporting everybody? Is that why, Elson? But yeah, why don't you have a job? I mean, just curious. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Well, I know you're not a kid, Selena, but you're still a student. Students who are studying are still children. When you have a job, okay, Selena, then you can tip me. If you're earning a little bit, use it for yourself because you're still studying. All right? Education is the foundation of our future. That's why I just don't take money from people who are still studying in college or things like that, because it's most important that you get what you need. And getting a job right now is hard. You guys are going into one of the worst job economies that I've ever seen because so many people are getting replaced right now by machines. Hell, I'm replacing musicians by machines. You know, no mercy for them because I'm a better songwriter than any of them will ever be. You know what I'm saying? But it's a tough job market. So I understand. And that's why I tell my college people, if you're still in college, look, I will bank on your future. Hopefully, I'll remain a good streamer for you guys in the years to come so that when you do find job stability, I'll be here. I'll be here. But until then, you know, keep it for yourself. You're going to need it more than me. Trade school is good, Ziggs. I'll tell you that much because it's way more valuable than most college jobs right now. Unless you are in the AI industry, or you're in game development, or coding, or you have a very unique skill that others don't have. Yeah, it's a tough job market. Unique skills are much more valued right now. Welding and electricians get paid very well. I would really recommend those pathways, Ziggy, because I'm going to tell you right now that those jobs are always in demand. The electricians that I've seen are making just as much as doctors and lawyers, and they don't have to work nearly as hard. Their job is more physically demanding, but several of them in Singapore or in countries that are highly education-based where there's less tradespeople, they are making so much more right now. If you are in America, welding pays very well. How do I know? A lot of my friends are welders. And they're able to keep up a good membership. That's okay, Selena. Listen. In future, once you get a solid job, all right, you got plenty of money in your bank, you can super chat on YouTube. All right? But don't worry. For now, just enjoy the show. And I appreciate the birthday wishes and the advice that you gave on Wuchang yesterday. Plumbing, also damn good job, by the way, Hankit. The plumbers also make a lot of money. Plumbers, contractors in countries like Singapore, they're making a lot of bank right now. But yes, plumbing is one of those that'll... It's a bit more disgusting, but they do make a lot. Oh, plumbers make a lot. Just don't ever treat it like, you know, like those spicy movies. And if anyone ever offers to pay you in anything other than cash, you tell them, hell no, because you're going to get pulled up, you know, by some kind of scam. Cash only, that's right. Drivers and machine operators, yes, actually. But due to the memes on the internet, there's way too many people that are forklift certified, so you don't really need that. But yeah, drivers, machine operators, plenty of those jobs. They're difficult, but they pay very solidly, not gonna lie. Excuse the coughing, ladies and gents. It's one of those days for me. Allergies are killing me. So, L, is it that you don't have a job just because job market's tough? Like, it's totally cool if that's the case, because, you know, when I finished college, I was unemployed for like 2 years. It was such a struggle and a blow to my confidence. Finally found it here, you know, after 2 years. Then I realized that I don't like accounting. Then I came and did this. Oh, me, I'm just bumming around for some of the materials. Because the Void Vessel can give you materials for crafting crystallization catalysts. It's pretty inefficient, but I'm also lazy to farm them the normal way. So I just come here and bum around while talking to you guys. Retail can be rough. Customer service jobs are always annoying. I actually hate customer service jobs, but the only reason I do it as a streamer is because I can ban people that get bad on my nerves.
Melt away.
Well, that's a spicy and dangerous profession. Just don't get yourself in debt, L. As long as you don't lose your pants, you'll be fine. But if you make a big bonus, all right, you could send me a fat tip then. Don't be reporting people when your trades go bad, though. I'm sorry, that's literally permanently like your thing now. No, report all the fellow cryptos. How dare they? Nothing wrong with that, Shadowheart. I respect you for it. I mean, look, when I was an accountant for a company that dealt mostly with Japanese clients, I learned customer service. I learned exactly their mannerisms, everything, learned how to bow, everything I had to do. But I just realized that I have a very different customer service mentality. So that's why I like streaming better. If I had the heart for it, I would have killed it as an accountant, but I didn't. Streaming, for me, not only lets me do customer service the way I want, but it also gives me a lot of freedom. It's a lot more hard work, but also a lot more freedom. So I like it. But as you can see, I've got a very different customer service style. I like to curate a community of like-minded individuals so that when I do serve y'all, y'all understand my service style and I can produce quality work. Like, that's much more important for me, you know? I want to build up that client base. No problem. Have fun, Selena. Thank you for stopping in.
New super
Thank
chat
you,
received.
Jono. I really appreciate the super chat. And I know exactly what to play for John. It's time. It's time to wound John's soul. Are you ready, John? Are you ready? Eh, that's okay, Shadowheart. You can play whenever you want. The thing about games like this is you gotta have the desire, the heart to play it. If you ain't feeling the vibes, you ain't feeling the heart, then, you know, you're not likely to stay for the long term. But anyway, ladies and gents, you guys are about to get treated to some good old-fashioned military rock. I've got a nice selection of songs for John, starting with his favorite. All right, but we are about to wound your soul. No, that's okay, John. What matters is that you showed. So, ladies and gents, if your soul has not been wounded yet, it's time to be wounded. It's time to feel the pain. And for all the military vets out there, I hope my music is authentic and it hits the heart. I'll play it right after this, while I farm some Sigma sector. Because it's the perfect time to run around.
Please verify the data.
All right. Good, Blood Raven. Once your ultimate bunny is done, all right, Blood Raven, I need you to go steal me some of the artifacts that the salamanders are assembling so that Vulcan will return, if you don't mind.
New subscriber detected.
Now, let me go get these tracks. I'm going to bust out all the military tracks, so y'all better be ready, all right? Here we go. Starting with John's favorite right now.
I was off by the army post when they said this'll be your new home now.
Here's a bed.
But the blue-eyed boy was raised
in the South, with a front porch swing and a dirt road route. All the friends that I had moved on, and all the family I had were gone. I called them up and they never answer. I guess I'm just a stranger to them now. There's a picture of a soldier on the wall. They say thanks for your service, but the man in the mirror's not the same. Not the man I was
Before the war.
And every day I wake up with the
Specialized bonus aircraft is stopped to resupply. It's defensive.
Back there every night.
Stay down.
I can't escape.
And I don't understand why I'm here. When I saw better men die over there, I take pills for my mind and for my heart. They never do a thing except make me feel worse. And the man in the mirror stares back at me and says the answer's at the bottom of a bottle. There's a picture of a soldier on the wall. They say
Thanks for your service, son.
but the man in the mirror's not the same.
Not the man I was before the war. All right, ladies and gents, that was after deployment. We got some more coming for you. All right, I've got a nice selection of all my soldiering songs. Well, I write all these songs, Selena, so like I do sing them a little bit to myself when I write them, but mostly I let the AI do the work. But the AI can come up with some pretty crazy stuff, so I do like it. But I actually do practice all these songs, like just personally, just so I know and understand the arrangements. Otherwise it gets a bit difficult sometimes to write this type of music. But like I said, we've got a lot more coming, so stay tuned, because I know how much John likes my soldiering songs.
You will be like us.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Now, this is another one that he liked, so it'll take me a second to pick it out, but it's here. There it is. I love the guitar in this one.
First light on the horizon, a fire breathing in.
Let go of all you carried.
Get born again.
Transport ships will
The
remain on
brothers that you
standby
bled
at airspace.
for, those that you left behind, they're gonna try to haunt you. So leave your mind and get back on the front lines. Oh, where you're needed, and stare into the crossfire with eyes like a shield.
That's a specialized Vulcan aircraft.
Can you
Voice
hear
it.
it? Ain't no
Send it.
saving
We're gonna shoot it down.
us.
Do it
The
now.
death rattle of God beneath the mushroom cloud. Do you feel it? You have to hold it all. The sacred and the scarred until the dark comes out. Hurry with your hands up. Your baby's being born. She's crying for her mother and what she's for. And take heed of what you're after before it starts. For everyone you cherish is gonna break your heart. Can you hear it? Ain't no saving us. The death rattle of God beneath the mushroom cloud. Do you feel it? You have to hold it all. The sacred and the scarred until the dark comes out. But it was never up to you. The tears you carry in your eyes. Your body is not a body, it's a shield, it's a shroud for all you loved and what you fear. It was never up to you. The weight you carry on your back. Your body's not a body, it's a tool, it's a trap for all you loved and what you fear. Your body's not a body, it's a weapon, it's a grave for all you loved and what you fear. It was never up to you. It was never up to you. The blood you carry on your hands, your body is not a body. It's a flag, it's a badge for all you loved and what you fear. It was never up to you. It was never up to you. It was never up to you.
And yes, I'm wearing a bunny outfit, Lady Neo.
The blood you carry on your hands, your body is not a body. It's a flag, it's a badge for all you loved and what you fear. It was never up to you. It was never up to you. It was never up to you.
All right. And now another one before we do a real sad, emotional one. And thank you, John, for always listening to my military tracks and being a sounding board
Transport is en
for what I
route to
need.
standby position. Best of luck, Descendant.
I ain't been to church in a long time. I think I still got a little bit of God in me. I got a bag of pills in the kitchen. Got a couple scars that need fixing. I ain't been myself in a long time. I feel like I've been gone for a century. I got a little dirt on my boots. I still got a little more fight left in me. And if I lose control, just let me be.
Descendant,
Just give
detect
me
target
the
life signs inside a molded structure.
ghost of who I used to be. I can see it now. My fallen soldiers calling me. You can see the good in the bad guy. I know you never did it intentionally. You still think you can save me, but there ain't enough time, baby. I was never afraid of a gunfight.
Proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
All right, one last one. Now this one is the most emotional one, so please do enjoy it. And thank you, John, once again for your lovely super chat. Hope you enjoy the rock vibes.
Troops are on the ground.
Here we go.
Transport ship will remain on standby for air support. Good luck, Descendants.
This is Never Got to Say Goodbye, ladies and gents.
There I was on a cold November night, just a child thinking everything was right. The
Knock came on my door. They said you don't live here no more.
I was shocked by what I was told. Your dad's been sent to the other side of the world.
And that was the first time I cried.
And I never got to say goodbye. And when you finally came back home, you just weren't the same. The look in your eyes had changed. And I asked, Dad, are you okay? You said, no, son, you wouldn't understand why I am the way I am. And then you just walked away. And that was the second time I cried. And I never got to say goodbye. When you get on that plane, it breaks your heart, and you go so far that you can't come back. When you finally come home, your heart is broken and you can't be fixed. And it's so sad, 'cause I never got to say goodbye. You told me about a little girl, just 4 years old. They told her daddy's gotta go. She begged him not to leave. She said, please, please don't go. And when he came back, she didn't know him. And he said to me, son, don't you see, that little girl was you and that man was me. And he said,
I'm so sorry.
and then I saw him cry, and he never got to say goodbye. When you get on that plane, it breaks your heart, and you go so far that you can't come back. When you finally come home, your heart is broken and you can't be fixed. And it's so sad, 'cause I never got to say goodbye. So, when you see a veteran, you can shake his hand. You can say thank you for serving. But what he really needs is for you to tell him welcome home. And then let him be. 'Cause there's nothing that can be said that'll change the fact that a piece of him died. And I never got to say goodbye.
Well, they just don't know that
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport
we're
is en route to
organized
standby
here, John.
position. Best of
Anyway,
luck,
thank you so
Descendant.
much for the super chat. Those were all the kind of
Large-scale
rock
voltage
songs
transfer
that,
confirmed.
you know,
Stop the enemy troop deployment.
I've made about the military life and the military style. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you, John, for always supporting. Thanks, Flex. I'll be doing my best to keep up the content. And also, either way, I checked them out, John. They made their account today, so I've just removed them. Because most likely they're here to troll. So as soon as they said hello, I was like, okay, gone. They made their account today, so it's a fresh YouTube account. Only reason to ever do that is troll. As and when, Baron, as and when. On Travion, though, I hope you enjoy Ness, alright? Congrats on getting her after 3 weeks. I look forward to all of you enjoying Season 3. I've got like 2 guns that I still have to unlock. I never leveled Divine Punishment. I have it, but I just never leveled it, so... Thanks, Lady Neo.
Deploying RK. I am
If you're going, catch you
the
later.
original.
I'm gonna still be here for like 30 minutes or so. Although, can't believe Austin got his wallet stolen. Like, where is he? The dude got his wallet straight up stolen. I hope he's alright, man. Shit, it's no fun having your wallet stolen. Or dropped. I once lost my wallet. It was, terrible.
Oh my.
Very, very terrible.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
That's okay. I appreciate it. Thanks, Blood Raven. You go ahead. See you later, Ellison. Have fun, Entree. Now I'm gonna chill for this last little bit of stream. If any of y'all got questions or whatever, feel free to ask. If you don't, that's totally cool.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Oh, that's lucky, man. When I lost my wallet, Gabak, I straight up lost it. It was gone, man. I had like 300 bucks in there, so I stopped carrying a lot of cash. Nowadays, I just don't carry much cash if I don't have to. If I need it, I would draw it. I would draw it from an ATM. I know 300 is not a lot, but back then, to me, it was a lot. So, dropping that was, yeah, a real wake-up call right there. Anyway, excuse the coughing. The allergies are really killing me today. I don't know why. Huh. Guess it's just one of them days. A lot of people asking me about Nell right now, Flex, but as you guys know, I am waiting until I can actually try her out for real. Then I'll give you guys my judgment, because right now it's a little bit difficult to give you guys my judgment. There are those days like that, Baron. Atom's good for Colossus? Yes, but depends on how you're gonna use it. Used with Serena, you can pull off some one-shots, but a lot of people have also asked, can I use it with Haley? The answer is actually yes. So I have an Atoms right here that I can just slap on. The Atoms has a lot of firepower, so do take note of that. But either way, the main thing is that you're using it with Haley's abilities. Ah, fair enough, Baron. Other than rolling, I never listened to any of their stuff, so didn't catch the reference. Bad air quality is a fact of life here, buddy. How long do you think those patch notes will be? I'm probably going to be reading them for like 2 hours for you guys, but if it takes 2 hours to read you guys the patch notes, I will read you guys them patch notes for 2 hours. You got my word on that. I'm the type of man that'll do that. Thanks, but I'm probably still not going to listen to that song. It's okay. So this is with Atoms, the same build, essentially, right? You do the same things too. You set up in the same locations. Alright? And you'll pull off the same stuff that you would with Piercing Light. Whether you put off Piercing Light or Atoms, exactly the same when it comes down to Haley. I guess one of these days I can figure out which one actually does more damage, but I haven't been inclined to do so just yet. So do take note, because the Atoms also has a specific elemental loading, whereas the Piercing Light has a natural elemental loading, which is already chill attack. So it's like same but different, as we Asian people like to say. It's literally the same thing but different. You get what I mean? So that's usually how I feel about it. Yes, that is correct. Instead of firearm attack, I just realized I should boost either weak point damage, pushing me up even further, or I should push my critical damage, whichever one. If I invest in the non-ultimate Descendant, you can invest in the non-ultimate Descendant. Take note of that, the chosen one. That's why you should invest in Serena, Haley, Ines, all of these ladies. Because, like I said, if I invest in it, it's safe for you to invest in it. If I don't invest in it, then you can start panicking. Because that means that you probably shouldn't invest in it. Okay? So that's what I will say. And that is probably the best way. Honest answer. Give me a second. I need to check my multipliers right now. I gotta do some math. Ah, I see. So that's why. So that would just end up being equal. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that since a long time ago. So yeah, I know. 1 second. Weapon core. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. We are going to push it even harder. We need a gold roll. Weak point damage 6.2. Okay, how far can we push that then? Okay, good. Now I need to adjust again. Sorry, this will just give me a, this will just take a second. I needed to know. So boy better know. Now if I could gold roll a critical hit damage roll of 100, I want to compare the multipliers. 100. Okay. I can't believe I'm wasting cores for math right now, but that's how it is. This does, in fact, end up being higher. Lovely. So this be better. Now, let's go see what my new gun can do against Mutney.
Over limit freeze. Target down.
Takes 2 shots, but doable. Doable. Couldn't quite get the 1 shot. But then again, this is a chill gun. So this gun does have chill damage. Not bad. Hello, Doc. How's it going? This is not horrendous, and I accept that. It could have been horrendous, but it's not. Anyway, if anybody else has any other questions you want to ask, then feel free to go for it.
It's up to me.
And Cardavel, if you're tempted by this bunny skin for Haley, then it is simply because your thirst has not been sated.
You're going to
Are you really going to be tempted by a mere bunny skin for Haley?
selecting objective. Target down. Colossus neutralized.
Oh. That was 1 shot, I think. I didn't get a 2nd shot, did I? Yeah, it was a 1 shot, okay. Acceptable. I will tell you right now, Cardival, there's only one reason. Tell you, Cardival, you're looking at it. You're literally looking at it. That's the only reason you want this Haley skin, okay? It is because Haley is definitely the best grill. Out of all the grills, she is the best grill. And this is why you want it, isn't it? Isn't it? I know what you thinking, Cardival. I know what you thinking. Okay? I know exactly what you thinking. Haley bunny skin is tempting. No, 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 no. Okay? Her... this one is far more tempting. Is it this one? Can't remember. It needs to be painted up correctly, though. 1 second. She gotta have that all black everything. Yep, better. There. This is equally tempting. Okay? But I will stick with this. Haley has the best bunny skin. Man, May. Yeah. I guess from certain perspectives, yes, I would agree. I don't know about any quality of life changes, Tank. I'll only be able to tell you on the day. So it's best we wait until the patch notes. Then I'll be able to answer you appropriately. Cardival, you are a pervert. How could you be such a man? I expected better of you. Look at Doggobot running around for no reason. Oh, he's just climbing up on poor Serena's chair like that. There's nothing I can... There's no reason to hear you out. Doggobot just wanted to be in between the two ladies. Look at him. Look at this nerd. Literally just climbs up like an actual dog onto Serena's chair and then just sits between the two of us. This is legit how an actual dog behaves, and that amuses me so much. I love how the dogs just behave like actual dogs. They just wander around, sit around, do random shit. Scratch itself. Look at him just walking over to Serena. He does not give a damn. Doggobot does not give a damn. He just walks into the table, walks into Serena. Tank, I know, but we gotta keep the stream clean, okay? This is we can't be unclean. I sure hope they do, Stezzy, because I think that a lot of people have been wanting pets other than just the dogs. The dogs are cool, but people have been asking for cats, falcons, you know, some weird vulgus that you tamed or some shit like that. There's a lot of options. You know, there's a lot of options, and I do hope that they will add something other than just Dogarinos. At least in my opinion, that's what they should do. No, I know it is not, Baron, and I completely agree that y'all should be doing it. The TFD devs themselves have gone into that direction, and I agree with this direction. Hence why I've got waifu products that you guys can also purchase. But, unfortunately, I am under contract that requires me to maintain the cleanliness of the stream, as ridiculous as it may sound. That's the only reason I ever do it. Because if you ask me, I say y'all should be free to be part of the one-handed crowd if you want to, okay? We should be encouraging it, not stopping it. There's nothing wrong with being cultured gents, okay? I want you guys to be cultured gents. I just can't encourage you guys to be because of things called contracts. Now, when they change the terms of these contracts to be good and chill, you know, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, looks like we don't have any more questions today. Thank you guys for an awesome birthday. It has been absolutely amazing. I'll be playing TFD again very soon. And by very soon, I mean tomorrow morning. Okay, so expect more builds. Oh, wait, shit. I can't tomorrow morning, and I've got an event on Sunday. Okay, listen, guys. You'll see me on TFD again on Monday. All right. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Wuchang in the morning. And then I've got Kaz and me's Marvel time on Saturday. We're probably going to be playing ranked. Then Sunday, I will not be around. There's a reason for this. It's because I have a special event, TFD related. All right. But I'll be making some special videos for you guys. All right. So while I cannot give any details because I'm under embargo and NDA right now. Okay. Sunday, I'll not be around. But it's because I'm attending something special. Okay. I will not be able to give you guys details, but just know that it's something positive, it's something good. All right? And then I'll be back on TFD on Monday. So, until then, all right, thank you guys so much. I hope some of you guys will enjoy some of the other games we'll be playing and some of the other stuff we'll be doing. Look forward to it. All right? Souls-like game in the morning. Gonna have some fun. And then we shall have some more shenanigans tomorrow evening. And last but not least, on Sunday, secret event. All right. I'm sorry I'm not able to provide you guys details. I really want to tell you guys, but I can't because if I do, my contract is voided and I'll never get invited again. So yeah. And I really want to keep getting invited so I can do better stuff for you guys. But anyway, just trust me that I'll have good information for you guys as soon as season 3 is released. Okay? But please enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys for some shenanigans tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for making my birthday wonderful and awesome. All right? I love y'all, and you guys are some of the best audiences I've ever had. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing this channel, and I'll keep making music for you guys. I'll keep doing good stuff for you guys. Thank you, and I'll see y'all later, okay? Don't do anything weird while I'm gone. If you do weird stuff while I'm gone, I'm going to be sad. Okay? Thank you so much. Catch you later. Bye, everyone.